Yeah, YouTubers, nice of you to drop in.
Even by, oh, you stop! No, that's not law. That's not law. That's abuse, and
No,
you're not going to
Please
abuse him.
back up now. Go back.
No, I'm right here.
Fella, I'll be perfectly happy to speak to you while my colleague.
I don't want to talk to you, sir. Thank you very, sir. I don't want to talk to you. Thank you for your time. I don't want to be rude to you. So let's not go down that road. Go back over there. I've got to protect this one.
Mate, he's in perfectly.
No, he's not, sir.
This is quite an important video, in the fact that for too long, for far too long, I'm nearly 60. When I was 20 years old, mobile phones had just come in, and I just got a mobile phone. But I had a business. I was in Soho. I had a business. Please listen to this video. It's important, okay? I had a business in Soho. I had my own building contracting firm, but I couldn't let anyone know I was the boss. And I said, I couldn't let anyone know I was the boss. That's what God told me. Don't tell anyone you're the boss. And that's how my business was successful. However, that's one of the aspects. While I had the business, I had a mobile phone. I'm walking down Frith Street, down Old Compton Street, and I get to Frith Street. Bar Italia was one of my clients. Nino, Tony, and the mob, Italian mob. They were one, it was really, kind of close. Well, I thought anyway. And as I walking past Frith Street, "Oi you!" So who's "Oi you"? I looked at the business. "Who's "Oi you"? And he says, "You've all got one of them, ain't you?" I says, "What? You've all got?" I said, "Who's you all?" I just asked. He pushed me into a corner. He says, "Right, you're nicked." I says, "Pardon? What for?" "We'll find something when we get down the station." Now, as a youngster, I didn't understand. I knew I'd done nothing wrong. So I thought, well, if you take me to the station, you're going to say I'm not a criminal. That guy charged me with a fray. He charged me with untold charges, so that he could make a living and destroy my life. But today I was in Ealing, after being insulted by Barclays Bank. Could you believe it? They've I went to Barclays Bank with my ID to get my money out. They locked me in the bank, interrogated me, wouldn't give me my money. I went back into Barclays the following day to complain to the manager, Amir. He says, "Oh, those things aren't happening in our bank." He went up to the same person that refused to serve him my money, which was a Spanish guy. "Hello, Libre Bank. Libre Bank, who has my money in Spain, and I can't get it out." Ironic, isn't it? Please keep listening. You need to listen to what is actually happening to you all, but we're the first ones that will be seen happening to, and you guys won't matter until it starts happening to you. So this is for blacks and for whites, because I'm fed up of trying to save my black people, because there's not many left. Watch this video of this police interaction. Watch this video. Anyway, getting back to the bank. Wouldn't let me have my money. With my ID, no matter what I had, wouldn't let me have my money. I thought. The manager Amir went to the Spanish gentleman and says, "Look, serve him 2,000 his money." The man tells him, "I'm not serving him." He told his manager, "I ain't serving him." Got up from behind the counter and ran. I said, "I rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name. I rebuke you." Just when I rebuked him in Jesus Christ's name, he ran. He ran because he's a demon. So I went back to the bank. This is why I was in Ealing. I went back to the bank because the bank is using my address. The bank is using my address with people's name, to open accounts. And something, because I went back to the bank, I said, "Excuse me, I can't get my own money with my ID. Or even when the manager says that he must give me my money, but you've got your bank and other people in today's day and age using my address." The bank manager says, "So what do you want me to do about it?" After explaining to the bank manageress about the racism, because she just actually spoke with the man that didn't want to serve me,
That's how I knew she was a bank manager. Do you understand? They sent me into the bank after telling them that what the man had done to the same man. I walked straight back out because I could see it's a setup. The doorman then radios the manageress to come to the door to speak to me. So she comes to the door. But before she comes to the door, Jose intercepts her and briefs her on something. That's how I knew she was the manager. Then she comes to me and says, there's no racism in her bank whatsoever. She knows Jose, he's not racist and blah, blah, blah. But the irony is, after I reported to her about the fraud, she says, well, what do you want me to do? Do you understand? As a bank manager, what do you want me to do? I asked her for compensation. She says, I'm not doing that. She's not doing that. So, investigate and, well, I should be compensated if I can't get my own money. Anyway, this is going too far. Down the account, run all the way down the bank in front of all the customers. So I'm not certain you're not, yes, but that doesn't happen, does it?
I'm not okay, let's say that I do see it. So
well, that's what I said you should say in the beginning.
No, but I would say,
but anyway.
I'm just saying that normally I would say my term on, but I hate
normally,
to think that. I would say I hate to think my term was taken because I've never seen that.
It would be nice for you to meet it.
Yeah, okay.
So what we're going to do? Well, I want
this. You want me to take that?
Well, I mean, I'm going to stop it there. It doesn't make any, you know, what do you want me to do? If you don't know what to do, you're a bank manager and you don't know that the man you've just spoke to has abused a client and there's fraudulent activities acting in that client's house from your bank, and you're asking me, what do I want you to do? Something's definitely not right. Legally.
Bank and other people in today's day and age using my address. I said, the bank manager says, so what do you want me to do about it? I said, pardon? Anyway, let's move on from there. This is the black trap that you have to see in Ealing, but it's not about colour. Please understand this. It's about principle and morality. I've been paying tax for years. Told you I had a business, many business, but they're all attacked by councils. Anything I do, when I was a child, when I was 19, I had a minicab office. They said they're going to give me £5,000 charge a day if I open my minicab office. So what was I meant to do? To go out and rob and steal, because that's what you want. Anyway, please watch on. So when I was in Ealing, I'm coming out of what I've just been into the bank, seeing the racism, I'm walking down the road went to check something else, and I was just walking down the road, saw two police officers by a car. As I walked by, one went like that to me, nod. I thought, mate, I can see you're terrified of me. That's why you're saying hello. You're not saying hello because you like me. You're terrified. That's why you're saying hello. Anyway, as I go across the road and come back, this little black child comes zipping by on a scooter. No danger to me or anybody. But all of a sudden, oi you, stop. I thought, the way he said oi you, it brought back everything when I was 19, when I was 20. I looked around, I saw this little kid, I saw this brand new motorcycle thing. I thought, okay, clocked it, know what's happening. He shouldn't have that. You're having a whale of a time. You've all got one of them, ain't you? That's basically what I saw and heard. So I thought, not again, not this time. So I went up. The officer says, he's gonna arrest him. He's gonna confiscate his bike. I thought, no, you're not, mate. No, you're not, mate. If one of you got to go down today, you're not doing. No, mate. No. Not in front of me. Not on my watch, Bray. Not on my watch. I pay Ealing Council for tax. You, Ealing Council, I paid you. You've kidnapped my children, haven't you? Your social service system allowed my children to be kidnapped, and now my daughter's there trying to hang herself, and you all keep it quiet. You all keep it secret. You all keep it secret. Tell me I must pay counter tax for that. I see you abusing my kids on the road, little black children on the road, and I must. But listen to this, people. I want you to watch the video, and then we're going to go back over it and talk some common sense, because it's about black, white, and unity. It's not about black and black. No. You've got to start to find your own people with their own art. Too long have they used colours on us. Too long have they used black, white, green, blue. Too long have they used colours on us. You've got to start to find people with heart. Why? Because most people are dead. Walking around as mummies. That's what this is a death celebration. That's all this is. 6'6" is how they bury it. Is how deep you're buried when you're dead. Well, that's 2 meters apart, isn't it? It's you are literally. What would you call it? You're literally. What is the word? In a one of those things like, oh, I can't remember the word. Anyway, you're doing like an exorcist. You're doing an exercise. You're doing it's in my videos. I've got it in my video. I can't remember the word right now. You're doing a ritual. You're doing a ritual. You're taking part in a ritual. They had all the mummies. They took all the dead mummies out. Not live ones. The dead mummies out in Egypt and was parading them around, weren't they? Can't you see it? Anyway, watch this video, please. It's a long intro, but it's very important to see how we are targeted for no reason. When the man says, he's going to arrest him and take his bike, I thought, no, you're not, mate. What for? Then he started to quote him road traffic. Watch the video, and we'll get back and we'll analyse it.
Work out where we're going to go from there.
There's my friends in Ealing.
Where is that? Where is it?
You don't need to know that.
He does.
You don't need to know. No.
Okay, right. Please do not listen to him. He is about to give you some very bad advice. Please do not listen to him.
Pardon?
Every little bit of advice he says to you not to answer my questions will put me down the road of having to arrest you. I don't want to.
No, pardon?
I actually want to be able to deal with you in a sensible manner.
You said you're going to confiscate his thing.
Cool. Where is?
I don't know.
You're in Greenfield. You're in Greenfield. Okay. Right. You can't ride this any further today. Okay.
I haven't ridden it. I've literally come off the bus.
No, but you are riding it because you.
It's going to stop now, though.
Okay. Please let me carry on with what I'm doing.
I'm not stopping you.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Please move away.
No.
I've asked you to move away.
And I'm telling you, look in my eyes. Look in my eyes. I'm moving nowhere.
You can stand.
I'm staying here to protect this one.
From what?
From you, people like you abusing them.
How am I abusing them?
Because you haven't got a law to stop him. You can't. No, you haven't. Right? You haven't got no power. You got no right.
The Road Traffic Act. Okay.
Don't give me no bullshit about Road Traffic Act.
Well, there's my power. There you go.
You've got no power. You've got no power.
Right, he's done it. Anyway, point on that is you can't ride these on the phone.
You've told him that. So don't do it again, little young man, all right?
Please go away, sir.
I'm helping you. I'm telling you.
Right,
don't touch me.
Look, move back.
Don't touch me.
Move back now. Just move back. You can record from a distance.
No.
I've got no problems with you doing
so,
that.
So, officer, you stay over there and do what you're doing. I've got to protect this. I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Public.
We have a duty of care.
You've got a duty of care on that crime there. If you see a black guy driving by, oh, you stop. No, that's not law. That's not law. That's abuse, and you're not going to abuse him.
Back up now. Go back.
No, I'm right here.
I'll be perfectly happy to speak to you while my colleague.
I don't want to talk to you, sir. Thank you very, sir. I don't want to talk to you. Thank you for your time. I don't want to be rude to you. So let's not go down that road. Go back over there. I've got to protect this one.
Mate, he's in perfectly.
No, he's not, sir. No, he's not.
He is.
No, he's not.
He's just doing his job. Just informing him, giving him a bit of information. You're gonna have to do that to restore it. Can you please move out of the way?
No, I want to hear what you're telling him. Don't whisper. Speak so we can hear.
I've got it on my camera, sir. My camera's on. My camera's on. You don't need to be here.
I do.
No, you don't. You've got no reason to
What's
be
the law that says that I shouldn't be here? There's no law, so shut up. Do what you're doing with him.
Please move away. Right.
He can't arrest you for nothing.
Russell, to be right this again. Please move away.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
You pushed me.
Oh yeah, because I asked you to move away.
Did you see that, sir?
Move away.
Don't push me.
Move away.
You're trying to intimidate me. Don't you dare touch me, mate.
At the end of the day, this is a great distance.
You shouldn't whisper.
No, we're just chatting about his e-scooter.
Okay.
Come on,
Which means
just
6
have
points.
a moment back.
3 points.
So we can get done with this, let everybody be on their way, and continue on with
I'm not going to get done, right? I've done nothing wrong.
Mate, I'm saying we just want to...
Thank you. So do I. So do I. I can't keep letting you abuse black people, man. Can't you understand? Yes, you are.
We just want to have a word with him. That's it.
If you fold it, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare.
I'm going to shake his hand after I'm finished. Once he lets him go.
Okay. And then from there on, you can actually do whatever you need to do. Okay? The idea being is we try to educate people about these e-scooters, not across the board. Okay? Okay. Don't get yourself. I don't want you to lose your license in the day. Okay? That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. There's plenty of words you can use around there that are legal. They're geosets at Ealing as well. That's what makes them legal. They've got VIN numbers on. They've got insurance. They've got indicators. They've got all the things that the DVLA want them to. And that's a trial part. The problem is these ones are being sold. They're toys. They're primarily toys, and they will always be toys. Being sold, they're toys. They're primarily toys, and they will always be toys. Being sold, they're toys. They're primarily toys, and they will always be toys. Alright?
And that's what happens.
Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for saying. Forget everything else, but thank you very much.
Thanks for being a good boy and thanks for listening. Thanks for your time.
I would like to talk to you, sir.
Huh? No, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, so
I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to shake your hand and say you've
You've
not...
actually assaulted me.
What?
So when I said to you back away, you hit my hand. That is assault.
No. Did you see me assault him? Did you see him assault me? Huh? Yeah, there you go. I'm on my way. I'll see you later. You move fast. They're setting you up. Move fast. Insult you. They're not even that. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back over the video and just watch why it is important for you not to be fooled by colour. Do not think your black person is for you, and do not always think a white person is against you. If anything, you may ask me, you may say to me, well, I don't see you shagging after this black woman who's got children. I said, no. Why? Because not the last one, but when I try and educate these women and say, look, you need to get your children and blah, 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 and tell them this, they say, oh, my child knows. Listen to what they say. They say, my child knows. So whose child was that I was defending? Chances are the mother's single. Chances are, I'm not saying. Because every mother is single globally. Black, white, yellow, green or brown. That's how they've made it. 2 meters apart is more than 2 meters apart. Is families apart. But this officer leaves the scene of a crime to go and attend a youth to destroy his life. What's made me stop was he said he's going to arrest him and confiscate his things. Then he changed that lie, because he couldn't do that after I stepped in, and says, I'm going to make him arrest the guy. You understand that? But let's not look at the heroes in this. Who is the hero? The hero is that white gentleman down the road. Do you understand? He is the hero. Who is a sellout? The woman walking by with the dreadlocks on her head and dragging her son. She's not even walking with the son is behind her, following her moves. That is the men that we have of tomorrow. They are following women, and they end up growing up like women. So in Jamaica, you can see how these girls are getting killed left, right, and centre by these guys who don't know how to handle women, because you've got women leading black youths past their reality check. Instead of the mother stopping and assisting another Rasta or Dread to uphold the right so that her child and other child can walk free. No, she selfishly walks by not knowing she is walking by her own child tomorrow, next week, later, in a drive-by mistaken identity shooting, in a stabbing that is orchestrated by these police and these gangs. Because let's face it, I've been stalked in London. Who by? Black people. But black people, who sent them? You get it now? 9 o'clock outside the morning, outside my school, outside my daughter's school in Ealing, a black man turns up with a huge red screwdriver to stab, I've never seen before, to stab me to death. So what does it look like? Black on black crime? No. Who sent him? Why didn't he get arrested? Why wasn't he done for attempted murder? No. So you see, the unsung hero here is the white guy, even though the villain is a white guy. And the sellout is a black woman and her child. But listen to this, as I would go around the corner, there were youngsters, there was young white men, builders, who were standing around the corner. The Tommy Robinsons of this world, because a bunch of wankers in there. No, you stood behind that wall and hid, waiting for the niggas to get nicked. And it didn't happen, then you just tell me, oh, a bunch of wankers in there, mate. No, you're not a hero. You're cowards hiding behind the wall. While the white man there, the older white man, is a veteran. So big respect to you, Mr. White Man. You understand? And big respect to me as a black man. They're showing you that colour. If we unite together, we can overcome certain things, not all, but certain, most of the oppression. But when black people walk past their own crime, that boy's done nothing. It's not if he's, they're not just the police, they want to search for drugs, guns, or not, no. Because you're riding a scooter. Like when I had a mobile phone. You've all got one of them, haven't you? Well done, white man, I salute you, my friend. Respect, man, and give man-to-man hug. Big thanks for helping us out. Policemen actually pushed me to try and intimidate me. I mean, thank God I didn't launch a right. 9 times out of 10, it'll be once, but you know how to think. That's what he wanted. Speak to you later. Thanks for watching. Share it and you know, care it, because it's yourself you're caring for. I don't need to be on YouTube for views, but God said I have to put this up for you people to help the few, not the many. The many's already dead. The few that needs help, the few. Look at the likes and the amount of views of the video. They are few. There's only a few real people about. That's a percentage on my channel. That's a percentage of life in general. Do you understand? You're only a few people that are really alive. Over and out. Do you remember, it started off this, what got me was when he says he's going to arrest the guy and take the scooter. And I said, no, you're not, mate. Because I started before. Then I thought, I've got to get the camera out. When he says, when I got the camera out, then he changed his tune and says, we're going to see where we're going to go from there. And so I repeated to him and said, you said you was going to arrest him and take that scooter, confiscated scooter. While there's a parked car in a dangerous location on the corner. Oh, that don't matter. There's a little black child here who's got future. Forget the car and the Road Traffic Act and the double parking on the yellow line in Ealing town. No, forget that. This black kid is more valuable. Can you see the picture? That hero is the white guy down the road. That's the hero. That's the real fucking hero. You understand? It's sad to see a black woman. What she ran past. I've got to get my knob out and stick inside you. Oh, please, come on, think about it. Think about it, black men. Half of these women that we're dead, let them go to white men and be fucked. No disrespect. Because they're going to dead ones. They're not going to ones that are going to help them. They go to ones that can enslave them. You understand?
Right? You haven't got no power, you've got no right. Don't give me no bullshit about Road Traffic Act.
There's my power. There you go.
You've got no power. You've got no power.
Every day I read the news. The wicked want us to get confused. And every day I see in the air, read about the tribulation Politicians everywhere, everywhere.